So, where is Gabby Petito? So the news on Gabby Petito is really big right now. So we're going to go ahead and play a really quick video so we can all get familiar with it.
Does everyone know who she is?
Yeah, so
I think this is going to fill us in right here. Let's check out the video.
Developing tonight, police are searching for a Northport woman who is missing. 22-year-old Gabby Petito has been traveling the country, but was recently reported missing out of her New York, where her family lives. They were last in contact with her at the end of August. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank joins us now live in Northport, where police are helping with this case. What can you tell us, Evan?
Well, police found the van that they were traveling here at the home that is owned potentially by the boyfriend's parents. They're now processing that. They've towed it away and are looking through it for any evidence they can find. Family in New York say that Gabrielle Petito was on a cross-country trip leaving Long Island on July 2nd. They were headed to Oregon, but stopping numerous places along the way, documenting their journey in their van on YouTube. Family last spoke with her August 24th or 25th and last texted with her August 30th. She was reported missing this weekend, September 11th, and they may have reached as far as Grand Teton National Park. Her boyfriend is not missing, but police are not saying how he may or may not be involved in where she is right now. Police found the van at this home this weekend.
You know, that's our main goal right now.
So I want to know where she is.
Yeah, I've been wondering that the same. So, I mean there's news articles out there everywhere. This is very capturing America, what's going on right now.
It seems pretty obvious to me.
They said they found the van at this house. What house do they mean?
I think that was the house that was pictured that the guy was standing in front of.
I think that was the parents' house.
They use the word potentially, so it's his parents' house, and they don't know whether or not that's his residence or not.
Okay.
Yeah,
it seems very curious that you would go on a cross-national trip with your girlfriend and then come back and not say anything about where she's been, not want to tell anybody. I mean,
to my understanding, he's from Florida and she's from New York, and that's just suspicious. I mean, all of this is fishy.
Well, one point, I mean, if I was being accused of doing something, I wouldn't be saying anything. Like, I'd be lawyered up,
yeah,
you know.
I agree.
So I don't blame him, but still, it's very suspect.
Let me throw a theory in there, and this has happened before, and we've probably all heard of it if you think back, but people disappear on purpose. They elaborately construct it, and that guy might be talking out of a love and an allegiance for this girl as opposed to saying, well, I buried her in Grand Teton Park.
Yeah.
People do that all the time. They'll find the car, the purse, the cell phone, everything parked in an airplane parking lot, and then 2 years later, the family gets a phone call from her, and she's living in Ecuador.
He dropped her off in California or something.
Yeah,
she
right.
hopped the plane and left.
And I tell you what they should do is backtrack on all that social media contact, because they sure as hell could have dropped her off at a guy's house up in Oregon or Portland, wherever, and he drives the hell back, and he's got $2,000 in his pocket.
I feel like the likelihood of that is probably really slim, but that is the other side of the coin. That's a lot of people.
There's only two reasons he's not talking.
Yeah.
One, he's guilty. The other one, he knows exactly where she is, and he swore to secrecy.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the other side of this that a lot of people probably aren't going to think of, and
that's what the best news we can hope for, really.
Exactly.
Could we ask people that are watching to vote and tell us whether they think he did kill her, or is this a purposeful planned disappearance?
Yeah, put it in the comments. Let us know what you think.
Where
could be
do you think she is?
I mean, like, she could have been abducted by aliens. Like, I mean, there's a lot of talk about that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to be respectful, I mean, it seems like she's probably dead.
The most logical thing would be that something went terribly wrong and she is no longer alive.
Yeah, but we can hope for the best here.
Yeah, so
I think they last heard from her at Grand Teton National Park on August 30th.
Well, that was the last text message that was received.
Yeah, the parents have heard.
Let's just say, for instance, that she was missing before then. I mean, he could have had her phone. Text messages really don't mean that was her.
Right.
So the last time her voice was heard was on the 24th or 25th.
Wow. Yeah.
So, I mean, and so this was reported on September 11th. So.
Well, they still do people smuggling and sales of people that aren't necessarily 10 and 12 years old.
Right. Yeah.
And he could have $100,000 in a Swiss bank account for delivering her to a particular spot, and she's on an island somewhere as a sex slave.
Human trafficking.
I mean, look what Jeffrey did.
They were recording this whole trip for YouTube, so I wonder, there's got to be some kind of evidence that they hopefully the law enforcement has collected.
Yeah. There's geotags in any videos or any pictures taken, so this we can actually track where the van was.
Yeah. One thing I read on Fox News was their Spotify playlist that was out there, and in the playlist there were a lot of songs that were talking about them uniting as a couple. A song about your woman is your angel and is your left side your whole life. But then somehow the playlist turned to more of a dark thing, where one of their songs was The Badger's Wake, and it's about a badger decomposing underground. So I don't know, was that on his way back that he started put that in his playlist or something?
That's suspicious.
Could be a deflection move.
We definitely want to hear what all you guys have to say. So please post that in the comments, and if we hear anything, we will do our best to keep everyone updated. Hopefully we hear any good
Hopefully
things.
she's fine, and there's going to be a good explanation for this, and they're just having, she got lost on some peyote, and living in a
That's
house.
what we got to hope for.
Yep. Yeah. So let's hope everything's great, and
see you guys on the next
podcast.
podcast.
Later.
Yeah.